Yeah, and Bill, this latest change comes from the federal government as Operation Warp Speed officials are recommending a month into this rollout, there is enough supply of the vaccine to meet an increased demand.
Please state your name.
At a news conference Tuesday, federal officials announced they released the country's entire supply of the COVID-19 vaccine and would no longer hold in reserve vials of it meant for second doses, a change the incoming Biden administration had said it intended to make. Additionally, they're now advising but not requiring states expand who should be getting immediate access to the vaccine.
65 or over, and those individuals between 16 or 18, depending on the vaccine being used, to 64 that have a comorbidity.
In Virginia, that group falls under its Phase 1C grouping. Currently, most health districts or areas are still in Phase 1A, healthcare workers and long-term care residents, while 11 started Phase 1B Monday. Federal officials also called on states to increase places where people can get the vaccine, such as pharmacies, a step Virginia has already begun, and offered to help set up mass vaccination clinics.
Both through CDC guidance and other support, including deploying personnel to assist with technical expertise and setup.
Speaking with the Virginia Hospital and Healthcare Association's Julian Walker about the federal changes, he says they support moving forward as quickly and as safely as possible.
But as I mentioned, this is a complex process with many moving parts.
Back on December 30th, VHHA sent a letter to Governor Ralph Northam asking him in part to aggressively expand Virginia's vaccination efforts. They also asked he considered other steps like imposing further restrictions like increased limits on indoor dining. Walker says the letter was sent in part because of the growing number of cases of COVID-19 and resulting hospitalizations.
We could reach a critical breaking point. We're not there yet. We've never been there so far in Virginia, but if we stay on this course, we could end up there.
In response to the letter, the governor's spokesperson told CBS 6 in part they just announced new measures last week to increase flexibility for vaccine administration and will continue to actively consider additional measures to mitigate the spread.
Now, among recent restrictions imposed by the Northam administration include alcohol sales being cut off at 10 p.m., limiting social gatherings to 10 people, and an overnight curfew. As to the federal vaccine recommendations, we reached out to VDH, who said that their unified command will be looking at the recommendations and updating its guidance if needed. Working for you in Richmond, Cameron Thompson, CBS 6 News.